Mobile T here with JoeAnybody.com. We are down here in North Portland at the St. John's Regional Post Office for the community, where they are holding an event called Return to Sender, a solidarity rally for the non-closure of 13,000 rural and community post offices, which are soon to be closed under federal cuts. And they are also protesting cuts to workers who may possibly lose their jobs. We'll be down here in solidarity covering this rally, as we do with the real news, and we'll bring you more information as it comes. Once again, this is Mobile T, street reporting with JoeAnybody.com. Thank you.
Hey, we're going to do an open mic now. If you want to come up here and say why you're here, why you support the Postal Service, come on up. Off and on. My name is Jordan. I already met me. I'm a union painter. I'm here to support union jobs.
20% of all postal employees are veterans. Veterans have a higher than normal unemployment rate. I got arrested at the first post office protest standing for a friend who is a veteran, who is a rural letter carrier in Corvallis, who will lose his job if these cuts are allowed to go through. We need to be supporting veterans, not putting more of them out of work.
That's right. Move. Thank you. The Postal Service is the second largest employer in the United States. It's the most diverse group of workers in government work. A lot of these cuts are going to disproportionately affect the black and brown communities. This is a racist attack as well as an attempt to privatize everything, and we need to be able to call that out. There's also a large number of women who work for the post office. This is an attack on one of the most diverse workforces in this country, and we should not let it stand. Hey, hey, ho, ho, union busters got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busters got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho, union busters got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho, privatizers got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho, privatizers got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho, union busters got to go, hey, hey. Ho, ho. Union busters got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Privatizers got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Privatizers got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donna Ho has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donna Ho has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busters got to go! We got an open mic here. If people want to come up and say why they came out to support the Postal Service, please come on up. We'd love to hear your voice. Don't be shy. I see other union members here today. I'm sure they'd like to share why they came out. Guys?
590,000 public workers have lost their jobs under Obama.
It's our money.
Today, because I can't stomach the thought of having the Postal Service privatized or cut back or anything else, this is just baloney.
That's right.
Baloney. Nice way to put it. I would use another word.
I'm here because it doesn't seem to be public knowledge or appreciated that people who work for public agencies are there to serve. This is a service. It's not driven by how can we make more money, cut our costs by reducing service. And what we have now is an economic system where the big money buys the politicians. They give them campaign funds, and we, the public, are stupid enough to vote for what the campaign funds tell us to vote for. So they're working for the campaign funds, and then they arrange the economy so that one or two or a few companies are dominating a particular business area, and then they can jack their prices up and run the costs up, and they eliminate service to people to whom it costs more than they're making from it. And in the United States right now, with public service, everybody everywhere gets their mail delivered. It doesn't matter if they're poor and off in the boondocks, they still get their mail delivered. To pay for that with a private system would cost more than people living out there in the boondocks can afford. I think we're all in this together. And also, we need to have 6-day service. They're going to cut that. And we need to have prompt delivery. They're going to cut that. So let's stick with what we got and pull back up, vote out all the people in Congress like Mr. Walden who are voting to keep this expense on the Postal Service of setting aside 75 years of health insurance premiums for their retirees. It's a deliberate destruction of the Postal Service by Congress.
Hello, St. John!
Hey.
My name is Jessica. I'm a new resident here in St. John's, but I'm also an organizer with the Rural Organizing Project. Yay! You don't understand how rare that is, where people in Portland cheer for ROP when I announce it. It's pretty exciting. So today is a statewide day of action that the Rural Organizing Project has actually called for. Today there are over 15 rallies happening across the state, including in Malheur in Ontario. Occupy Ontario right now is occupying their post office. Corvallis had a solid 50 people out today rallying, saying return to sender. And Dillard. How many people have heard of Dillard?
What's a Dillard?
Where? What's a Dillard? Dillard is in Douglas County, and they had a whopping 25 people out in their community today. They are population less than 200, and they have 25 people out today. Pretty incredible. So I just wanted to share that it's not just Portland this time, it's statewide, it's countrywide. We are all standing up and we are all saying, Postmaster General, return to sender. We do not want cuts, we do not want closures. Return to sender. Though I will say, there's a significant less police presence at the rest of the state's rallies. I'm not quite sure what's going on here today. But it's pretty great that they're out here. They seem pretty relaxed. They seem happy to be supporting this. So thank you to our supportive police here in Portland.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Jamie Partridge. I'm a member of the newly formed coalition, Portland Communities and Postal Workers United. One of the reasons we're here at the St. John's Post Office is because a good portion of our membership comes out of Occupy St. John's. We're now having regular meetings on the first and third Wednesdays of every month at Anna Bananas, which is right over there somewhere, real close, on Lombard, 8716 North Lombard, at 8 p.m., following the 7 p.m. Occupy St. John's meeting. So those of you who want to be part of this fight back, and it's going to be a while before we turn this thing around, please join us. Please sign up on our listserv right here. Come to our meetings, help organize to stop the Postmaster General from his deadly deed of driving the Postal Service into the ground. Right now, the most threatened post offices are those in rural communities. 124 rural post offices are facing cuts of up to 25 to 75% in their hours. That's full-time postmaster positions in these small towns are going to be eliminated. But the Postal Service is required by law to hold hearings in every one of these towns. And of course, they're not telling people when and where these hearings are happening, but they have to be scheduled by September. So we're going to be organizing to support these rural communities and organizing their folks to get out to these hearings. We want to be at these hearings. We want to get caravans out to these hearings in rural Oregon. So if you're with us, sign up, keep your ears to the ground, keep your eyes peeled. We're going to save our Postal Service.
Joe and Bobby. Boldly going where the corporate media won't.